Hey, what's going on, everybody? Derek here from M1 Realty. So check this out. There's a new company in our market that is poised to save you thousands of dollars when you sell your home versus using a realtor. Or is it? Let's get into it. The company that I'm talking about is called Opendoor. They're not a new company, but they're new to our market. They just entered the Detroit market a couple months ago. Now, before we get into talking about them, I'd truly appreciate it if you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and most importantly, share this video out with anybody that you think would benefit from it. That simply gets me in front of people just like you who want to know more about the Detroit real estate market. So a little bit about me. I'm an Arizona State graduate and I lived in the Phoenix metro area for about 5 years while I was in college. I go back there twice a year. My real estate mastermind group is headquartered in the Phoenix area. So I'm there every 6 months or so just masterminding with other brokers and agents from around the country. So as a result, I know way more about the Phoenix real estate market than any real estate broker from Detroit probably should. That being said, I've been familiar with Opendoor for several years now. They started in Phoenix and they've kind of like grown throughout the country as they've expanded. And like I said, they just entered the Detroit metro market, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 months ago at this point. But the reason why I'm making this video is they were recently fined by the Federal Trade Commission $62 million for deceptive ad practices. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say selling your home with a real estate agent or broker is the only way to sell your home. It's absolutely not. And sometimes that option is not the best option for people. Opendoor does fulfill a need for that some people have. If you're just looking for convenience, you don't want the hassle of getting your home ready to show, having the inconvenience of having strangers through your house at any given time until you get an offer in, the whole 9 yards that goes into selling your home, putting it on the market with an agent. If you just want it sold and somebody will give you a cash offer and just buy it from you, then perhaps they are the best option. The problem I have with this company is the fact that their advertisement suggested that home sellers could save thousands of dollars, save a lot of money by selling their home to them as opposed to putting it on the market with a traditional realtor, doing it for sale by owner, whatever, all the other ways that you can sell your home. And the fact is that's not the case. So this is a company that bought almost 37,000 homes across the country in 2021, and in reality, their sellers often paid more in fees than they would have utilizing a real estate agent and just paying a standard commission to sell their home. Now, Opendoor, they don't charge a standard commission, but they do have fees that they charge to home sellers when they are selling their home. And they, their advertising practices, like I said, made it sound like people would save money selling to them, when in reality, they'll actually make less money by selling their home to Opendoor than they would listing it with a traditional agent in most cases. And furthermore, the FTC found that they, in their ads, they would often say that they would purchase homes at market value, when in reality they would often purchase homes at below market. So not only are people selling their home for less money, they're paying more in fees than they would in commission. That all translates into dollars that wouldn't be in their pocket at closing by selling to Opendoor versus by putting the home on the market traditionally. Now, in my line of work, I talk to a lot of home sellers, and I realize that people are, everybody's different. Everybody's got a different goal. Everybody's got a different motivation to sell their home. And like I said, in some instances, hey, I just want to get my home sold. Let's just get it done quick, and I don't want to have to put it on the market. I don't want to have to make repairs or clean the house up, whatever the case may be, straighten it up for showings. And I get how in that instance, yeah, this might be an attractive option. But the majority of people that I talk to, at the end of the day, that bottom line number that ends up in their pocket when they sell their home and close on it, that's the most important thing. And if that's the case, then there definitely are better options than going the route of selling it to a company like Opendoor. So if you're thinking about selling your home and that sounds like you, where just like the majority of other home sellers out there, where you want to get as much money as you can out of this house, especially in this market where prices are so high right now, there's so few listings and there's so many buyers, where oftentimes you have a pretty good opportunity to get multiple offers on your home. When that happens, usually the list price is the starting point. It just goes up from there. Then, you know, you're probably going to benefit by, you know, you can definitely try that by owner, or, you know, obviously I'm a little bit biased, but I think listing it with an agent is proven to put the most money in your pocket at the end of the day, even with the commission that goes into that. Then, you know, I really think you might want to do a little bit of research. You know, if you have any questions at all, I can forward you articles, research that I've done on the companies, the benefits of, you know, listing with an agent versus selling by owner or selling to the Opendoor. It's the type of buyer. It's called an iBuyer, an instant buyer. They're just ready to make a cash offer on your house. But at the end of the day, you would probably benefit by selling your home through an agent. You'll get the most money that way. You'll get more than you would selling it by owner, typically, and you get more than you would selling it to an iBuyer. And like I said, if you need more documentation, want to have a talk about it, call me anytime or text me. My direct line is 248-561-6155. You can also call or text me at 586-491-5622, or my email is dwerenka@m1realty.net. And I know this is a little bit of a shorter video, but I thought this topic was important enough to make its own video about. I mean, there's not a whole lot to it. You know, they've been, you know, it's a relatively new company. I think they've been around for, you know, 5 or 6 years at this point. And like I said, just got into the Metro Detroit market. So the fine that they incurred, I don't know how much of that had to do with homes in Detroit, and I haven't seen any advertising on their end since then. But you know, I figured, you know, fair warning, you should know exactly what you're getting into if you want to entertain an offer from them or any other iBuyer, because generally those type of companies are looking to either keep the property as a rental, or, you know, in the case of Opendoor, a lot of times they buy it and then just turn around and sell the home. In fact, I think it was 2018 or 2019, one of the times when I was in Phoenix before COVID, you know, I was driving through some neighborhoods, and there were a few houses from Opendoor that were there. Literally, you know, they have cameras on them. I don't know exactly what their technology is, but you could just pull into the driveway, open up, the doors were unlocked. You could just walk into their homes, take a look at them, and decide, you know, if you want to write an offer. I mean, that convenience factor is awesome. But, you know, is that really benefiting the seller? I would suspect probably not, unless, like I said, you're just in a position where, hey, I want to get this house sold. I don't want to deal with the hassle of getting it ready for the market. Let's just, you know, take what they give us and move on to the next thing, in which case it's a great option. But, you know, it's, you know, I suspect we're probably going to see them a little bit more and more in our market. So just so you guys have a heads up on what to expect, that's kind of how they operate. And again, I really appreciate you watching this. If you could be so kind as to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and most importantly, share this video out with anybody that you think would benefit from it. That just keeps me in front of people just like you who want to know a little bit more about the Metro Detroit real estate market. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, guys. Love bringing informative content like this to you about the Metro Detroit real estate market. Other than that, have a great rest of your day, great week, and we'll talk soon, guys. Thanks.